here. We never did this.
Cameras everywhere.
Oh wow.
That's uncomfortable.
Yes.
That was all improv.
No, wait. I need to know. Are they in my bedroom?
Yes.
No.
Welcome to Season 6, Episode 1 of Super Cool Nerd Show.
Woo,
and
the
obviously
break is
we
on.
are live. Woo!
And we've made some changes around here if you haven't noticed.
What happened?
You don't like
It's
it?
not as green.
It's not as green
We
at
can
all.
wear green on the show again.
Somebody already has broken that rule.
I think, I mean, just we're going to pull back the curtain a little bit, but we lost some budget, some of our budget, so we had to lose our giant, very well-groomed CGI that had,
No, all those were pillars. Those were hand carved.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had to sell CGI. That
Yeah,
we
those were
ran into
hand
some
carved.
financial trouble. We've been going into hard times.
Yeah, so
Also, we had to keep Ricardo.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
so-
were in hard times.
Yeah, so
Also, we had to keep Ricardo.
do you
couldn't
have
pay.
the other one? Do you have?
So, okay. All right, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Of course, I am Matt. To my left, your right, is the main man, the real jackass BC, the Jersey Jackass.
Hey, how you doing? Number 1 contender to the MPX Tag Team Championship. It's your boy, the Jersey Jackass, REALJACKASSBC. How you doing?
That's right. And to my right, and on a different screen entirely, is Miss Cora.
Hey. I finally have a Hawkeye shirt and I'm just really excited.
Is that why you went purple with the hair?
Kind of.
That makes sense. All right, and then to her right, your left, is Jason the Excalibur. Excitation?
Why was there a question mark?
If you add it on Twitter, or not on Twitter, on like the Hootsuite, so you can do both.
Yeah.
It tags him on Facebook as Jason the Hex.
Oh,
I have no
Jason
idea
the
why.
Hex.
That's what I changed my name to during Halloween.
You're our Jonah Hex.
hopefully the Legends of Tomorrow one and not the movie one.
No, the movie one.
No, that's like
You're James Brolin in this.
I love that year he started.
Josh Brolin?
Is it Josh Brolin?
Josh Brolin.
James Brolin was his dad.
Yeah.
Well, either way.
I love that year he was in True Grit and Jonah Hex, so
Yeah.
he was in the best and worst cowboy film of the year.
That's true. Running behind the scenes, running the board is Professor Chris K, or as you might understand him on Twitter at a new account of Professor Gamer K thingy. Okay. All right, and then also behind the scenes, our manager, our guy that keeps us all in line, Mr. Rob Entropies back there.
And if you look real closely at the intro and read Rob's lips, he's cursing me out.
No, technically he's cursing Chris out.
No, but he says Jason.
Oh, does he say
He does say Jason.
Wow, that's...
Is
Damn,
it-
bro.
is it just
It wasn't even
reflex?
Jason.
Is it reflex that I'm the guy that gets cursed out all the time?
Yeah.
Because you totally read this, man, fuck you, Jason.
And we've already introduced Ricardo, so no, we don't care. You already got one.
Hey, Ricardo,
You got one.
He made it into the intro. I needed
Barely.
somebody to
Barely.
fill in some space.
To be fair, I think he made it into the intro sooner than I made it into the intro.
Yes, he did.
Because this is the first time I've been in the intro.
Oh, God, you're right.
That's true.
Oh my
That's
God!
true,
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
went, what, 2 seasons with him on
No,
here?
just one season.
Well, he was an intern one season,
Well,
too.
he
in the
came in.
beginning.
No, he came in like halfway through.
Well,
so.
yeah.
No, I came in like January, bro. It was the opening 2
Okay,
years now.
so this is something that should have been done by now.
Clearly.
Maybe every year we change it up.
Maybe,
Agreed.
if we can find the time. All right, so before we get into super cool nerd news, we've been gone for a little bit, and there were a couple of things that happened while we were gone, and the biggest thing, of course, was Marvelous Nerd Year's Eve. So just
You
a
sure
quick
that's the
little
biggest?
thing that happened. Talk about what happened at Marvelous Nerd Year's Eve.
It was, for the most part, I had a lot of fun at it. I really enjoyed the junket day opening up, man. We got to talk to Sam Jones,
great
Yeah,
stuff
it was a
in there.
fantastic
Chief
interview.
Coogan, the cast of Clerks.
That was
Man.
just that was really nice of them to do that. I mean, I know it wasn't the biggest people at the show, but they gave us something, you know?
Bro, we talked to the guy who saved the universe.
We did.
Sam Jones.
Your
And
best
all
friend.
we talked about was working out. That dude is jacked. Real
But
talk,
I
bro.
tell you, we did get to talk to some great people on the press junket day. Natalie was probably the best.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
She is just so nice, and she looks like her character.
Oh, yeah.
From The Force Unleashed.
That's what
She
video
looks-
games do now.
I mean, but I know it's the motion capture, but when you see them up close, it's like, oh, that's holy crap!
It really trips me out to see Sam Worthington now. Or is it Sam? Yeah, who was Star Killer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's because you see him, and I'm just like, oh, yep, there's Star Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was cool, and I got her to do a soundbite for my next Star Wars podcast. I'm so
Very
excited.
nice, very nice. And Cora, you probably had the cosplay of the entire time.
I did. This was a collaboration with Inflatable Hero. Little shameless plug there for you, Jason.
Vaughn?
Yep, Jason Vaughn. He's a really sweet guy. He has amazing stuff. And he made a balloon slave Leia and needed a model. Volunteered. It was a lot of fun. It was very cold.
Yeah.
Because I had pasties and panties, and that's all I had on under that thing. Y'all missed it, sorry.
We have there's plenty of pictures.
There's plenty of pictures.
There's plenty of pictures.
You sickly bitch.
But we took home a judge's award from the con.
Oh, nice.
And I got told by every single guy that took a picture with me after the picture was taken, man, if I had a needle. And I'm like,
Damn, really?
yep.
Way to be a sleazeball.
And yeah, and I was like,
I sold it the same thing.
Yeah.
and you know what? Rob telling me that does not make me feel
Rob's
uncomfortable.
different, you know?
Exactly. I've
Yeah.
known Rob for years. He can say that because he won't
I got
act
to
on
threaten
that.
somebody.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, I threatened somebody.
Yeah.
All right.
Do tell.
Okay, I don't know if you know, there's a cosplayer, Silly Little Missy. We got a good interview with her during the show. She was dressed up as Felicia from Darkstalkers, which meant thong up the butt.
Uh-huh.
And she was at a booth looking at jewelry. And one of the guys working the booth, this old guy that was like balding with the ponytail.
Yeah.
So he's already creep bait right now. Goes from behind the booth, like he's walking away, and then turns around and takes a picture of her ass with his iPhone, and then comes back over to the booth. And is laughing with a volunteer from Con Security. Now I'm about to, okay, here we go. But then Con Security tells me I got to get tags on my weapons. So I go back. And Chris, who didn't videotape this and actually tried to walk away because he was like, Jason might hit somebody. So I go over to the guy dressed as Snake Eyes and go, hey man, did you take a picture of that girl's ass? He's like, yeah. I was like, Lucy, you should delete that right now. And he went, oh, I have to delete this? Yeah, you have to delete it. Well, why do I have to delete it? Look, you can either make a big issue about this, or you can go and tell Con Security that I'm giving you a hard time about taking a picture of a girl's ass, or you can just delete it.
All right. Well, you did a good
And
thing.
he deleted it, and I was just like, thank you, don't do that shit again.
Nice. All right. So,
But to be fair, the con itself wasn't all great.
That is
No.
the part that we...
If I had to have paid for the con, I don't think I would have been as enjoying of it.
This is one of those times when overbooking is a problem. They went big, but didn't go big in the right place.
Yeah.
I think the major problem is the fact that it was $400 to attend the con.
That would have been a total cost, yeah.
San Diego Comic-Con is at the most $60 a day. And that's only on the heavy days. $400? That's kind of intense.
And I know that they want to say things about the venue, but that venue has hosted many cons.
A-Fest,
They've
A-Con.
hosted
Yeah.
A-Con before. So you can't really say that much about the venue. That is a good venue.
didn't they do Screw Attack there? I feel like they did Screw Attack.
No, that was the Hyatt.
That was a Hyatt. Okay.
But regardless, there was a serious lack of getting the word out. Because, honestly, what other game was going on for New Year's Eve in the downtown area?
Not in the downtown. Well, there
You
was a
mean what
lot
other
of...
game or
What
whatever?
other event?
Oh, event. Okay.
There
Because I was
wasn't
going to tell you the game.
NBX was running.
There wasn't another event other than MPX in this area, but IkiCon down in Houston was going on, and that's a major New Year's
That's a
Eve
big one.
anime con
Yeah.
that's been going on for years, and a lot of people go to it that don't even like anime because it's a party con.
However, this is what BC was saying. The cost was a huge factor.
Yeah, it was.
You can't charge as much for a con around the Christmas season.
And then charge everything else too. Like it was another, $40 to go to the roast. It was another $40 to go to the New Year's Eve party. It was another $75 if you wanted to go to the VIP party. And the VIP party I walked into, and the only VIPs there were the people that paid $75.
Yeah.
I walked back into the regular party, and that's where we ran into to Brian from Clerks again.
Yeah. Not only that, we ran into Natalie at the all ages party.
Yeah.
And Clerks again.
This was just, and this is unfortunate because this is it's not, they did Geekonomicon up in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, Geekonomicon kind of did the same. But it's sad that this is a first-year con, and this won't be a learning experience for them because Geek Expos during the con actually shut down and closed doors.
Yeah.
So they liquidated everything they had. To their credit, they almost had to shut the con down. And they did
shut
not.
down early.
Yeah,
didn't
they
They shut
shut it
down
down
early,
early
but they
on
almost had
Sunday.
to shut down a day early. So they liquidated everything just to keep it open for the fans. So I will give them props on that. It's just a shame there's not going to be an opportunity for them to learn from this and maybe come back better. This does happen with first-year cons. I mean, one of our good friends was involved in it, Devin, and I'm going to say it right now. Anybody blaming Devin Pike
Is out
will
your
get
mind.
stabbed.
Yeah.
Because Devin did everything he could to keep this thing running. He was running. I was there for the majority of it. He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to get this thing, keep this thing moving, keep this thing flowing. And he really fought to keep it smooth.
He puts heart in
Nothing that
anytime he
happened
does
was
something
his
like
fault.
this.
Well, and I think you should also take into account that it can't be Devin's fault whenever the company itself went out of business shortly after it. So that's not Devin, that's just the company
And
being shoddy.
This con was also a make or break con for the company, and since they did not promote it well enough, we knew about it from Devin, but I didn't see any online advertising for it until almost the end of November.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when I started seeing it too.
Some guests that I had been talking to at the con said they saw billboards when they were driving in, but the only billboard that had the actual information of like dates and stuff was a moving billboard.
Oh, well then you're only
Yeah.
going to see that like 25% of the
We
time.
also
And-
saw them at the North Texas Comic Book Show, the last one. They were advertising their table there, but still.
Sure.
And also, one person mentioned to me, actually several people mentioned it to me, they didn't know Stan Lee was going to be there. They thought he was on the posters because it was a Marvel event.
Okay.
They did not.
To be fair, he wasn't there on Saturday, was he? He was gone. Okay.
He was there and the roast was Friday. No,
It was
the roast
Friday.
was
Yeah,
Actually,
that's why I thought
he
he
And
brought
the roast
in
was-
New Year's on.
The roast was really good.
Okay.
They did a really good job with that.
I heard it was mostly Ming Na who did a really
Oh,
good job.
Ming Na was great.
As you could probably tell, I wasn't there. I was in Houston with family. But, these guys definitely had
It's
the
a
first
it's
front
a
row seat.
shame. I think this had a lot of potential.
Yeah. All right. Well, sorry to Devin and anybody who was unsatisfied with the con itself. But we've got a lot more to get into, and we're going to kick it all off with some super cool nerd news.
All right, it's been quite a while. Let's see if I still got this. Super Cool Nerd News is powered by Cinelinx. Cinelinx.com, your one stop for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Keep it on Cinelinx. I totally almost messed that up, but I got it, so we're good. We're going to start out with Kingdom Hearts 3. No, absolutely not. I'm not talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts is like the James Cameron Avatar of video games, all right? I'm not going to believe that this is actually ever going to come out until someone has actually played it, all right? So I'm not...
That's somebody we know.
Exactly.
Not just a random
I'm not
person.
doing it. I'm not.
Just keep going.
Anyway,
Just keep
next one. Horizon Zero Dawn trailer was released, and Guerrilla Games highlighted all the people you'll meet and the mysterious enemy you'll fight. And this trailer shows us how these animals are being infected and who is doing it. It even gets into what looks to be a war on Meridian against a major destructive force. Man, that's a beautiful trailer. I really enjoyed it. Can't wait to play it. Scalebound has been canceled. That's right. Microsoft released a statement on the cancellation of the much anticipated game. They said, after careful deliberation, Microsoft Studios has come to the decision to end production for Scalebound. A Microsoft spokesperson said, "We were working hard to deliver an amazing lineup of games to our fans this year, include Halo Wars 2, Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves, and other great experiences. So, we do have to say goodbye to Scalebound. That really sucks because it looked pretty cool." But we're jumping over to movie news now, and we're getting a live-action Dumbo that we already knew about. From Cinderella to The Jungle Book to Beauty and the Beast, Disney has been bringing their classics to life. And they have Tim Burton to direct it. But that's not the only bit of talent that they're going after. While Tom Hanks has been talked to for the villain of the film, Disney is circling the one and only Will Smith to play the father of a child who falls in love with the titular elephant. How this is a retelling of the original Dumbo, I don't know, because I do not really remember a kid in the movie of Dumbo, but I will trust in Disney. This might temper your excitement for the Han Solo film, as it has kind of tempered mine, but at least we now know that one of my favorite shows of 2016, Atlanta, will have to hold off on season 2, seeing as Donald Glover is going to be too busy on the set of Han Solo solo film, as Lando Calrissian. Season 2 of Atlanta will now be pushed back until 2018. Man, that's a bummer. I hope Paperboy has another hit between now and then.
All about the Paperboy.
Deadpool is getting himself a gold jacket. That's right. Forget Tiger Woods. Forget Happy Gilmore. Deadpool is going to the PGA, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be a that's the Producers Guild. Never mind. He's not getting a gold jacket. He's getting an award from the Producers Guild of America. That's right. He is nominated. Deadpool has been nominated to go along with his Golden Globes for Best Actor and Best Movie, Musical, or Comedy. The WGA has given it a Best Adapted Screenplay, and now the PGA is throwing it into the Best Picture category. Does this spell a possible Oscar nom for Deadpool? I would like to think so. Could it be the first superhero movie that gets the nomination? We'll have to wait and see. Ryan Reynolds believes that it will actually be Logan who will get the first Oscar nomination, as Logan will now be opening at the Berlin Film Festival. Moving on, Triple X, the return of Xander Cage. Ice Cube is back. That's all.
Today was a good day.
We got a Defenders photo that came out in entertainment this week. Look at that. That's pretty damn epic. I'm not going to lie to you. I am really excited about this one. The Defenders will introduce the title team by seeing the individual members arriving at offices at Midland Circle, where an epic brawl will break out before they can even properly introduce themselves. Defenders showrunner Marco Ramirez explained about the show, everyone on them is following their own trail of breadcrumbs, trying to unpack a mystery in New York. We wanted them caught off guard. Once they're in the room together, it's kind of like, oh shit, who are you? Talking about the differences between the small screen heroes and the big screen heroes, Marvel TV head Jeff Loeb said, the Defenders didn't have a D on their belt buckles, and they don't have a Defenders tower. We agreed from the very beginning that we want these folks that could all go their very different ways at the end. Once it's done, they could just say, I never want to see your face again. Speaking of the Avengers, Infinity War is gearing up for production, and we now have confirmation that Gamora, and more than likely her entire crew, will join the webhead himself, Spider-Man, as they make their Avengers debut here at Infinity War. In an epic Game of Thrones Marvel crossover, Tyrion Lannister is joining the Avengers. Can you believe it? He drinks and he knows things. Well, it might not be Tyrion Lannister, but we do get Peter Dinklage on board in an unidentified role for the Avengers. And finally, we have some DCEU Justice League news, as Jason doesn't really give a crap, but look at that awesome picture. This picture was released earlier this week, while we got also word that Batfleck is a little iffy on whether or not he wants to direct the solo Batman film, saying that he wants the script to be just right. However, earlier this week, on Kimmel, Sad Affleck announced that he will be directing the movie, but he really would wish that some of y'all would pay attention to a film that he's just done called Live by Night. Sorry, Sad Affleck, I didn't know that was out there. Today it was also announced that DC Warner Brothers is aggressively pursuing the Green Lantern Corps film, and it will be a lethal weapon in space centered around Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. According to Deadline, that's the black guy. David Goyer and Justin Rhodes will be writing the script. That's your Super Cult Nerd News, powered by Cinelinx.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
If you're one clarification why he said that, Deadline, and I quote, said, will star Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, who is African American. I'm not
love
sure.
it.
I mean, why didn't we get clarification? Hal Jordan, who is white, and do we really need to know that?
He's like Jon Stewart in the show.
That had me cracking up when Jason pointed it out to me. I'm like, that's going in the news.
Why do they have to point who is African American?
He's the African American one.
What is this, Fox News?
Thanks, Deadline.
So, for a split second, by the way, whenever I was making that noise, Deadpool's not the first superhero movie to get
Dark
nominated.
Knight,
Dark Knight
yeah.
was the
Well,
first.
we got Joker, but that was it.
No, it was nominated for Best Picture. I
No, it was
believe.
not.
Was it not?
No, because there's only 9
It
films.
was
that
still
year.
nominated.
Well, it was Heath Ledger was
He,
nominated.
no, yeah, but they still gave some credit.
Yeah,
to him.
true. But I mean, if Deadpool gets this nom, a best adapted screenplay,
Yeah.
or if there's 10 films, it could sneak in there to one of those 10,
Yeah,
and that would be pretty freaking amazing.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show that it's even in the conversation, and the fact that Logan is premiering at the Berlin Film Festival. Now Berlin, it's not Sundance, it's not Cannes, but it's still a pretty big film festival.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big deal.
How about Scalebound being canceled?
That is so disappointing.
Yeah.
That was probably the one that I was looking forward to the most.
Well, you said that. Like,
That
we had an episode where that was the one you were
I
most
made
excited
a lot of stink about that. It was original. It looked great.
Yeah.
And we were looking at gameplay, so that tells me, okay, we're close, right?
For the most part.
Well,
Well,
I did what? What happened?
I see. Here's my thing. Here's my theory about it. I believe that Microsoft probably, because this game kept being delayed, and so automatically
Because
the
you saw it
studio,
at E3 the year before.
Yes, yeah. I mean, shoot, it was announced in 2014 when I wasn't there, and so they, already it's kind of they're on thin ice because of the fact that it keeps getting delayed. Well, then my thing is that perhaps one of two things happened. Microsoft went in there and looked at the game, played it a little bit, and thought to themselves, okay, this is crap. We don't want to put this out there. Or, and what I think is probably more likely, is that the developer went to Microsoft and said, hey, we still need more time. We need you to delay it, and we need more money. And I believe Microsoft probably was just like, no, we're going to focus on other stuff.
I said, bitch, you ain't Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I mean, these are all just my theories.
Nobody
This
is
isn't the
Kingdom
truth.
Hearts. It's not coming out.
Okay, so I got a story for y'all.
We'll see
Wait,
Avatar before we see it.
So Kingdom Hearts, I found the announcement back in like 2004, 2005, and I found the end trailer that played like after you beat Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
If you beat the whole game, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a perfect game. Let me find this on YouTube.
Oh, if you play it on hard mode, you don't have to do a perfect game.
Fuck.
Language.
Sorry, spoiler alert. You don't have
Well, I wouldn't have finished the game anyway. Anyways, so there was it's the person walking through just
the graveyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of all the Keyblades and everything. And the one I saw, I don't know if someone photoshopped it or what, I don't fucking know, but it said Kingdom Hearts.
Language.
Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm like, oh, this looks so good. Because it had like the 3 Keyblades in Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, oh, this is going to be great.
See, I
That
was
was-
so long, I forgot about
No.
it.
And see, no. And then it turns out, because they updated the trailer, but it was the same one. It was for Dream Drop Distance.
Yes.
And I about lost
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
Because I saw it.
That's what's going to beat down the door.
Because I told someone about it, like, oh, that was for Dream Drop Distance. No, it wasn't. And they showed the trailer to me that they updated. I'm like, so, and yeah, I'm so upset.
It's like, nobody put your name on that. Somebody might be looking for you.
Well, here's the good thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake that you can feel a little bit easier about. Yes, it still has a little ways to go, but I think the good thing is that we're going to get more content this year. That's what the director said, is that we're going to get more updates, more look-ins to what's going on. And he also said that there were worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3 that they hadn't touched yet, which makes me believe that this game is going to be massive. So which is pretty awesome when you think about it.
I just want to point something out real quick.
What?
This is the same guy that said, oh, it's coming out soon. I'm going to believe it when I see it.
And somebody credible has to tell me, too.
Yeah.
Somebody I know. Like, I got circles for friends. You better be in that real tight circle when you tell me.
Oh, trust me, the minute I find out, I'm going to be screaming about it in the chat.
Well, something that we don't need to worry about being pushed back or delayed is Nintendo Switch. And that is we have a Tokyo presentation happening tonight at 10 o'clock. And it should reveal a lot more of the questions that we have, give us a lot more answers. So what I wanted to pose to you guys is, obviously we don't know yet everything they're going to show, but what do you want to see to convince you to buy a Nintendo Switch?
I've already seen what I need to, and that's that Zelda is going to be on it, so they've already got my money on that.
Okay.
Like, I do want to see more content, because I don't want to buy the console for just one game.
Sure.
I mean, I will for this game, because I will never stop playing
That's
it.
true.
I'm buying a PS4 eventually for one game.
That's true. He did say that he was going to buy Insomniac Spider-Man.
But for me, because I never even got a Wii. And there's games on there that I love, and I almost want one, but Mario Kart is really the only thing that you can make me go
I mean,
into.
that's a gimme.
Such a great game.
That better be there.
Yeah.
Because that's all I really ever play. Like, I still play Mario Kart on my Nintendo 64.
Right.
Like, no doubt.
That is the best.
Yes.
So it's all about the games right now. That's what you guys are saying?
Yeah. For me.
Yeah.
I want to see some specs and some performance. I actually, because amazingly, my son found the old Wii and wanted it back out there.
Nice.
So I kind of got back to playing Wii because I picked up Twilight Princess for a little bit.
It's such a great game.
And yeah, I know. And I started playing with the nunchuck and the thing, and I was like, you know what, this wasn't so bad.
No.
So I can totally see the Switch, but I want to get it in hand. Because that whole modular thing, I want to see some specs, though. I want to see some battery life. I want to see... Memory especially. Yeah. How much add-on stuff am I going to have to buy for this?
Sure.
Specs are important for me right now.
One other thing. I wouldn't really say backwards compatibility, but... do I have to rebuy all of my old games or keep my old console to play?
I don't believe it's going to be backwards compatible. I think it's going to be a deal where they're going to have access digitally to buy these certain things, and you can just go ahead and buy them at probably a reduced price. I think that's most likely what's going to happen.
Imagine if they had put a port on there for DS games.
That would be cool, but I think it uses that different
I know,
cartridge.
but I'm just saying,
imagine
if they had done that. I think if they had done that, you'd be seeing a lot more craze.
Oh, sure. Especially for something like Pokemon.
Taking your DS games and putting them on the TV. Yeah. So, just my thought. Nintendo, you should have bounced off me.
Well, I mean, they did something very similar to that back when they had the Nintendo 64. You could connect your Game Boy Color and either play Pokemon on Pokemon Stadium or import your team. And they did that after.
That was a good concept.
Yeah, and they did that years after, so it could be something that they decide to do later on down the road.
Was anybody else doing that around that time?
No, not really. No.
Huh.
I don't think anyone's
ones
really done it
I totally forgot Nintendo did that.
No, I don't think they have done anything like that ever since then. But then again, they really haven't needed to. Because, I mean, you look at all the other handheld consoles. The Vita died. The PSP died. So it's... what are you going to do?
But that would be something really cool if they could.
It was more novelty when they did it back in the day, though. But I think now,
Yeah.
I totally forgot they did that.
I'm curious about, because they spent a lot of time and money on the Amiibos. How is that going to correlate with the Nintendo Switch? Because if you're using a tablet and you're doing this, well, even at E3, they still had a ton of new Amiibos, and they had the new ones for Breath of the Wild. So why would you make it if you weren't going to use it?
That's a big thing. Yeah, you're probably right. There's going to be some compatibility with the Amiibos then.
I would think.
If not, we're still going to collect them.
Also, Metroid. Give me Metroid.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing, and I think that they're going to announce this, is that there have been rumors that it's going to have a lot more GameCube compatibility as far as the old GameCube games being available digitally. So
really,
Rogue Squadron.
Look out for that. All right, so we're going to take a break for a moment. We're going to go to a brand new commercial that was shot over the break. And when we come back, we're going to introduce a brand new segment called Boom and Bust, and the discussion, franchises that need to end. What franchises need to end? Tell us in the chat. We already have ours, but we'll talk about yours too. Coming up after this break. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody! You want to go to a comic book show? Well, come out to the North Texas Comic Book Show January 28th and 29th at Fair Park. Come out and meet your friends. Come out and sell comics, buy comics, get memorabilia, get autographs, get and meet people, and most of all, cosplay girls. Comics, cosplayers, toys, buy and sell. Cosplay contest. Come and see special guest of honor, George Perez and Marv Wolfman. Vendors, artists, dealers, reserve your tables now. Take the train for easy convenience or drive down to Fair Park. Located inside the Embarcadero building, tickets are on sale right now for only $15 for one day or $25 for both. The North Texas Comic Book Show. Get back to that old school feel.
Ricardo, sit still.
I was VC first. VC's gonna kick my ass.
How much time?
Hurry, Jason.
All right, we're back.
Hi.
What? Okay,
Where'd
you need to do
Jason
better
go?
than that. Okay, so we are back with Super Cool Nerd Show. We hope you guys go to the North Texas Comic Book Show. It's coming up soon, so make sure you go buy your tickets and you go check out NTCBS.
I'll be going.
So now
Me
let's
too.
get into Boom and Bust. And this is a new segment that we are introducing that it's a very quick one. We're going to go over the things that are coming out this month, primarily movies in this case. And we're going to say what is the best, what is the boom, and what is the bust, what is the worst. All right?
Wait,
These
so
are
it's not good?
Bust is bad in this one. Not yeah. Hide those. That's bad right now. Thank you.
It's
Okay.
usually a
We
Oh,
had
wish the camera was on.
we had so many conversations about this behind the scenes. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into it. I want everybody. We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna say our booms, and then we're gonna go back around the room and we're gonna say our busts. All right. I'll start it off. My boom for January is the movie Martin Scorsese filmed Silence. It's a
So good.
damn good movie. Andrew Garfield knocked it out of the park. BC, what's your boom?
My boom is it's just like Silence. It's technically a 2016 film.
Yeah.
But it's going wide this weekend. Is it what?
Yeah,
this weekend,
January
I believe.
13th. Yeah, so tomorrow.
And that is Patriots Day.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! It is epically insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. I teared up in it.
Powerful.
Yes.
Nice. Rob, what's your boom?
When we did my top 10 when I actually did it the other day, when I put it together, I added it as Patriots Day is in there now too.
All right, Rob.
My boom is Triple X.
Yeah!
Oh, God.
I was gonna say Triple X,
Oh.
but Rob had taken it already. That's why I went with Patriots Day.
Oh no.
Shut up.
I mean,
Shut up.
if you could put a motorcycle and start surfing with it, then it's got to be the best movie ever.
Bro, you know what? I wouldn't have been okay with it until the trailer today, and I saw Ice Cube's back, son. What up, Cube?
All right, Ricardo, intern, what's your boom?
My boom for this one is going to be The Founder with Michael Keaton.
Okay.
It's the story on McDonald's. So
All
how
right.
it started out. So, those kind of movies usually do pretty well. So
And it's Michael Keaton.
it's Michael Keaton.
It's Michael Keaton.
Came along with that.
Yeah. Jason, what's your boom?
I went against the grain, much to everybody's chagrin. But Voltron's going to be the boom this month.
What's your other boom?
Huh?
That was the TV one. What was your movie one?
Oh, I forgot what my movie was. I thought I was able to go with my movie one.
It was One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
You forgot One Piece?
I forgot One Piece. Yeah, One Piece.
Leave.
No. Fuck off. Anyway.
Language!
Look, the One Piece movie, which I've heard really good things about it, and I know it just did a limited release, but I have a way of watching it, so I'm going to.
You pirate.
Shut up!
Well, appropriate.
That's true. It's One Piece.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I be blamed? I learned it by watching you, Luffy.
All right, Cora, what's your boom?
A Dog's Purpose.
No, I cannot watch that movie. That is so sad.
It looks so good. The
That's so
trailer
sad.
made me cry. I can't. It's so beautiful.
I can't. It's a movie about a dog that dies and then it gets rebirthed to someone else, and you're just like, I can't. Bailey. No, Bailey.
If you hate animals dying, then why do you like Milo and Otis?
What?
No.
What?
We're not going into that.
I'll tell you after the show.
Did you say you hate animals so
no,
much?
I said if you love animals, if you hate animals dying so much, why do you love Milo and Otis?
Okay. I was like, wait, he's the one that hates animals.
Anyways, moving along.
All right, so now we're going to get into our busts. These are the worst ones that we think are going to come out in January. Mine starts with the WWE films, The Resurrection of Gavin Stone.
Bro, the Heartbreak Kid is in it, bruh.
It looks awful.
Bruh.
It looks terrible.
I would debate you on that, but I have not watched anything that has to do with it except him talking about it. So
tell me what is yours. What's your bust?
mine already has a 23% of Rotten Tomatoes,
Really?
and that's a horror movie coming out today or this weekend called The Bye Bye Man. Bye bye. It's hard to do these because January's not a good time for movies.
It's not a good time for movies.
Bye-bye
But
Man.
this is good because we're helping the general public sort out the bad and the good.
These are our opinions.
So there you
Just
go.
opinions.
Rob, what is your bust?
I think the biggest bust of January is Chorus. And February, March, April, May, June.
No.
No, bro.
No. Bad film. Bad film. Bad film. Bad film.
Bad.
Bad film. Yeah, bad film.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like really good.
No. We covered that.
Okay.
We covered
Yeah.
that.
The big bust is Underworld.
Blood Wars.
Good lord.
You watched it.
Yes, I did.
Do we even care what the add-on title is?
My girlfriend loves the movies. I just stared at the screen blankly. The first 5 minutes, they told you what the whole thing, what every movie was about, and I'm sitting there like, oh really? I've seen them all. I was still surprised that was the whole story.
Really?
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. All right. So Ricardo, what was your bust?
my bust is. Wait, what was my bust? Wait, I said the rest of it.
The Jackie Chan movie.
Oh yeah, Jackie Chan movie. That
Kung Fu Yoga.
Kung Fu Yoga.
Yeah.
Just okay. I love Jackie Chan.
Yes.
But there's no one else in it that I know. And
It
it's called
looks so
Kung Fu Yoga. Like, what the hell is Kung Fu Yoga?
I'm willing to forgive so much on Jackie, but
Kung Fu Yoga?
I mean,
you're
know,
trying me, man.
props
You're
to
trying
him.
me.
He got an honorary Oscar. Good for him. But we don't need Kung Fu Yoga. Like, no.
All right, Jason, what's your worst?
Oh,
What's your
it's
bust?
Easily Triple X, The Return of Xander.
Bro.
Also, the end of Xander Cage.
Yeah. We hope.
The only reason this movie got a sequel is because people forgot about the last one. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we did one. How did it do? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I bet you the only reason they made this movie is because Vin Diesel did Fast and Furious 7, and they were like, "Oh man, you did a great job with that, Vin. What do you want to do next?"
Yes!
I want to do Triple X again.
He plays the one character the whole time. It's like, look, we want to like you. We do. But you have to try harder.
Hey.
Jason does not speak for all of us. I am totally excited about Triple X. I am excited about the Fate of the Furious because that looks comically
So bad.
bad.
So bad.
So good, it's gonna be great.
Well, okay, let me ask you guys, did y'all ever see the interview that he did in Brazil?
Yes.
You saw that?
Oh.
The
it's
one
the most-
where he stand next to the rock and go, "This is Brazil."
No, not that
Is that
one.
not it?
No.
This is
He's-
Brazil.
Oh my
He
God,
sits-
you're so beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
He's
can't
sitting
do
there.
this. Like, you're so beautiful.
Yeah, he's sitting there giving just googly eyes at this like interviewer. It's not cute. It
not?
gets creepy.
Oh, God.
Very creepy because she's just like, "Hey, so tell me about this movie. How'd you enjoy it?" Okay, yeah. You're just so beautiful. I can't do this. You're just so beautiful. You're just so gorgeous. She's so beautiful, guys. She's really, you're hot.
she's like,
You're just amazing. And she's like, okay, that's great. So let's get back to it. What about this? And he's like, okay, yeah. I'll answer the question. All right, but you're just so beautiful. You're just,
Oh my God.
you're just
I don't think I wanna
gorgeous.
watch
Okay,
You're
never
just-
mind.
Yeah,
We need to
it
stop.
gets really weird really quick.
It goes on for like 5 minutes, right?
It goes for a long time. It's really weird.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's too long.
Cora, what is your bust?
I think it's gonna be Split.
Split between what?
The movie.
Phrasing it. Oh, listen to phrasing it.
There's no way you're talking about the
James
James
McAvoy.
split.
The horror movie. Yeah, like that trailer did not look good at all. It looked confusing as hell.
But he's got 24 different personalities.
Yeah, and I don't think that's gonna carry a film.
Oh man.
No, do I want it to be good? Yeah, but I think it's gonna have a good opening box office, and then it's just gonna go kaboom.
I want Transformers to be good. People in hell want ice water.
It's James McAvoy. How can it not be good?
It's Professor X.
Because it's also still M. Night Shyamalan.
It is M. Night Shyamalan. She's got a point there.
Okay, all right, but you're only as good as your last movie, and his last movie was The Visit, which was really effing good.
I didn't even
I look
see
from the
it.
chat.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'll still talk a lot of crap about the Sham Hammer, but The Visit was good, and I'm actually excited about this one.
Well,
No,
I'm seeing it on
creepy vibe.
Tuesday, so I will let you know if it's any good. All right, so that is it. Boom and bust. We have now saved you, and we have helped you with your movie selections
Some
in
of us.
January.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go watch Triple X: Return of Xander Cage, you honestly are still on the fence.
Wait,
at this
how
point.
come
You're on your own.
No one brought up monster trucks.
Which is amazing because everyone said monster trucks is what we were talking
the
about.
only reason I changed to the Bye Bye Man is because y'all were like, oh, everyone has said monster
You
trucks.
did that.
I
You
think we
said
just
that.
all want to forget
Yeah.
monster trucks.
We want to pretend that this movie doesn't exist.
That's true.
Because the premise
Yeah.
is dumb as fuck.
If
Look.
you get conned into seeing this movie from the
What,
trailer,
Chris?
it's on you.
So
Chris,
my
you said monster trucks?
Yeah, that's
my
right.
room, so my roommate. Oh, sorry.
Some
Go
of the
ahead.
early reviews I've been reading on that film, in fact, one I read on a major site praised it, said it's a great movie to take your kids to. So that's, no.
Again, like I said, you have children.
They also said that the resurrection of Gavin Stone was a good movie to take your kids to.
Bro! I'm gonna super kick you by the end of this.
Are you? You're gonna want to super kick Shawn Michaels after seeing it.
I would never super kick Shawn Michaels.
Probably
I would miss and he would kick me.
There you go. Yeah, he would do that.
Give us one top off.
All right, so now we're going to get into a deep conversation for the next 15 minutes about franchises. Now, we always talk about, sequels and Hollywood, and there's never an original thought because they always feel like they need to make a sequel. So we decided to compile a list of franchises that just need to die. So, first up, we're going to go to our intern. We're going to knock his out of the way because there's one that's coming up really soon that will be ending.
Resident Evil, what are we at? 5, 6 now?
I think we're at like
I don't know.
25
Doesn't
at
matter.
this point.
Okay. It's just the final chapter. I really hope it is. I've seen some of the other ones, and I think I fell asleep during like the third one. So, and then I tried to watch the fourth one. I think I turned it off and like did something else.
Yeah.
But this franchise should have ended after the first one, just because I watched them like, no. I mean, Mila Jovovich, cool. What was the other girl? Michelle Rodriguez, awesome, but
Ali Larder was in there too.
she was in that.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Mhm.
See,
Mike
that-
Epps.
Mike
So-
Epps was in that.
I'm like, no more. I mean, if you've seen the other 4 or 5, whatever been out, go see this last one, end it, and then just go from there.
Yeah.
And see, like, real quick, I just want to interject that it may say that it's going to be the last one, but I bet you anything they're going to reboot this because
Just Saw's coming back. And nothing ever ends.
Never.
One point
They're gonna do Resident Evil, and it's gonna be the new chapter or the next chapter because this is the final chapter. It's gonna be the new chapter, and it's gonna have Mia Jovovich back again.
One point, because 5 people in the chat are talking about it. They do not like our decision about monster trucks because it has MacGyver in it. Richard Dean Anderson is in it. So
Izzy, is that you?
Izzy,
is that you, Izzy?
Izzy, Alexis,
God, I
Halo,
knew it was
Darren.
Izzy.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you. Richard Dean Anderson is in it. We'll go
Alexis,
see
you
it.
was- Wait a minute, hold on.
Wait, no. Richard
Hold
Dean
up, hold
Anderson
up.
isn't in that.
MacGyver. Well,
Yeah,
sorry, the new MacGyver.
Hold up. Alexis, you agreed with me that it looked like shit. You traitor!
Language!
Peer
Don't care.
pressure. Wow. It was so bad he lost his shield. He was trying to throw it. Okay, Resident Evil. That is number 1. Jason. It was not Voltron. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
I know what it is, and
Say the joke.
I'm not gonna say the joke, but Fast and the Furious needs to die.
Bruh.
It does.
Much like
After
No.
no.
You guys stop.
No.
Stop.
Don't do it.
That is disrespectful.
They should have ended it. They should have ended it after Fast and Furious 7.
No, they shouldn't have.
Yes, they should
No.
have.
If you have The Rock, you keep going because you have The Rock.
The Rock was barely in that movie.
And he's The Rock.
All I'm saying is, I'm tired of the band getting back together.
Bro,
It's,
Bro.
how many times
Bro,
have we
the
seen
band-
they're on the ice, driving away from a submarine.
the next thing?
That's the
I'm
most.
serious.
If that's not badass, I don't know what is.
Hey,
This movie
technically they're not getting the band together now.
This movie has jumped the
'Cause he
shark
has
so many
turned on the
times.
family.
Like seriously, the next thing I'm expecting is like a car to just take flight and go into the back of a 747 like Megaforce, okay? And do a fucking
look,
barrel
You
roll.
see
It's
that?
not
I'm
over.
expecting Back to the Future. They're going to
That's
jump
what
into
I
a
was-
DeLorean.
It's not over till Fast to the Future.
Oh.
So,
Yes. Okay, I'm in. I want to see that.
like,
Do that.
I don't.
Just Fast and the Furious needs to die slowly, horribly.
Absolutely not.
burning
Move on. Who's
down.
next?
Okay.
Who's
all right.
next?
All right. I am next, and I think I speak for all of us when I say Transformers just needs to die. It needs to end.
I'll disagree with that one.
Why?
I will.
The Age of Extinction was one of the worst movies
Extinction?
ever made. All right.
All of the
But-
movies were
but
the worst movies ever
Absolutely
made.
not. The first one,
Okay,
I still
first
really
one. First
enjoyed.
one was good. First one.
The
was good.
third one, I even enjoyed that one. The second one, I had a lot of issues with.
God awful.
But it's nowhere near as bad as Extinction. They need to come back.
Why do you
and
keep
they,
saying it like that?
Because that's what it is. It's
Okay.
Stoinks.
You could just go with. You could just say extinction. See,
Wow.
That's not as funny, bro.
Yeah,
Alright.
you got
God.
a point there.
Way to
Ruin
Way to
everything.
ruin it. Okay.
But
Continue.
but I'm perfectly fine with them giving us another one and trying to fix it. Is it going to be the exact same crap? I watched that trailer going, same shit, same shit, same shit. Oh my god, he chokeslammed Bumblebee. I have to see this movie. I'm on and ready to go again.
as the guy that is the biggest Transformers fan out there, I want to reboot.
Here's the deal.
I want Michael Bay to go away, and I want to reboot.
You're essentially making isn't Universal? They're the same ones who do Transformers, right?
Yes.
I feel like Universal sat down. They all got together, said, "Okay, we need to come up with a sequel." Vin Diesel wants to do a Fast and Furious one. Michael Bay wants to do a Transformers. Okay, so Vin Diesel, you're gonna go against the family, right? Hey, that seems like a great idea for Optimus Prime because we're out of ideas.
He's got a point there.
It is.
It's the exact same.
But,
All
okay,
Optimus needs to say next
No,
is,
because
I
this
don't got
movie-
friends,
They have
I got
Optimus
family.
being the one going against family because they used Galvatron in the last freaking movie.
That's true, and that was
Yeah.
a bullshit Galvatron.
Yeah.
So-
But here's the thing. Age of Extinction made $1.1 billion.
Yeah, these movies
World-
these movies are
worldwide.
review proof. I mean,
Worldwide.
there's these movies cannot get a bad review. They can't because people are going to
See,
go and watch them.
and
But
now
I'm
everything's
so
changing.
over the movies having like some weird ass soundtrack in the middle of a damn scene where it's like all of a sudden it's like the crosses will divide, and then it's just like, oh, he kills a guy with the freaking Linkin Park song. Happens every single damn
I have
freaking
a
one.
question. Before we get Fast in the Future, can we get Fast in the Transformers? Can we do like Vin Diesel versus the Transformers?
I'm totally in with Dom driving out.
Oh my god! No wait,
In the chat, Karen says Underworld was the bomb.
Oh! First of all, thanks for watching, Karen,
Yes, thank you.
and thank you to everyone else.
Thank
for
you,
watching.
everybody watching. There's
But-
like 50 comments.
I don't know. She likes vampires, so it kind of makes
From
sense.
your buddy Izzy, Hot Rod should have given Ultra Magnus the Matrix like Optimus intended.
I know what he's talking about.
And Hot Rod is.
I know
in
what
this
you're
movie.
doing. I know it. I love you, Izzy. Okay, let's go over to BC. BC, what was yours?
Did you know, Matt, that there was an animated film that came out this year called Collision Course?
Was there?
Yeah, it was an Ice Age movie. Because those movies are still getting made.
They just
And
needed.
they have ideas for another installment.
Why?
Is there still an Ice Age going on in the movies?
Yep, this one went to space. There was a UFO, there were
Yeah.
aliens.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No, this actually happened.
No.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yep, went to space, and it made $408 million.
Fuck you. You lying
Ice
motherfucker.
Age needs to go.
They did not go to.
There's UFO, there's aliens.
Is Dennis Leary still voicing the Saber-Tooth Tiger?
Yep.
And
God,
Everyone
really?
is
I
still
think-
there.
I lost respect for Dennis Leary.
Here you
Ray
go.
Romano's still there too.
Sean
What
William,
else is he doing?
Sean William Scott was in it.
He's been in it for like 5 movies.
I didn't even know that.
They-
I thought he was dead.
You just. That's true. There was that rumor that he died. That's actually true.
Where's Car, dude?
The fucking dinosaurs went to space.
Language.
So stupid.
You.
So stupid. stupid. All right. Cora, what's yours?
Well, this franchise actually doesn't have that very many movies in it. It's got its third installment coming out, but Cars needs to stop. Like, it already just needs to stop. Like, the first one was okay, it was decent, I enjoyed it. The second one was a big pile of what the fuck am I watching? I know language, I got it, I know. The third one, I was sitting there watching the trailer, like, and I thought it was gonna be like a NASCAR movie or this rumored Hot Wheels movie. No, because it had race cars, and then it's just replaying the first scene from the first movie where Lightning McQueen crashes, but it's in real life kind of shit. I know, language.
I mean, yeah.
But why?
Yeah, seeing Lightning McQueen, I had the same reaction if I saw, like, a 95 Toyota Camry. I'd be like, really, we should have gotten rid of that car by now.
Here's my thing. There are so many other sequels that Pixar needs to be doing.
Good
other
Lord,
than
yes.
Cars.
Yes.
Like Incredibles?
Hurry up with the Incredible. You teased us with it, and you're giving us Cars 3. Damn you.
Yeah.
You need to be working, even though they need to be working faster on Big Hero 6.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, they really do need to hurry that up.
Maybe up 2.
I am already
No,
no,
I'm
absolutely
done.
not.
He's
That
done.
was the
Yeah,
saddest
he's
movie
dead by now.
ever. Bro,
God.
you have no heart.
Dang.
He's old.
Golly, you're worse than me.
Sunrise,
Jeez,
Sunset, man. He's gone.
Good Lord,
I'm
man.
pretty sure
Don't
he's
bring
gone
Fiddler
by now.
into this.
Okay, Rob? Rob, you got one, right? What franchise needs to die, Rob? Do it.
Do we need to tell Karen to cover?
Feel the hate.
They need to take this woman out to the middle of the field and put like 500 ultraviolet bullets in her. And that's Celine and the Underworld franchise.
Yes! Yes!
Die.
Hallelujah!
But the problem is, she can go in the sunlight and now so ultraviolet bullets won't do nothing.
No, they won't do anything.
Yeah, but they will tear her to pieces, hopefully. And you can scatter the parts all over the earth, whatever, but I'm so lost in that movie.
What's the actress's name?
It's
Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale.
There was a time when seeing Kate Beckinsale in the skin-tight leather was like, damn. Now it's just like,
Do you guys know that she's 43?
What?
I'm still
She's
good.
43.
And single.
I'm still good
And
with this.
single.
Really?
Just filed for divorce.
What up? I mean, never mind.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
well,
I love you.
I'm gonna go to Hollywood now, guys.
From the chat, Rob, at least they don't sparkle.
Hey, that's true.
That is
That's
true.
100% true.
That is true.
And if you ever make one of those sequels, we coming to kill somebody.
It's done. There's no reason to now.
Well, you see, the author for Twilight was going to make the exact same story, just told from Edward's perspective, and then she got butthurt that a chapter got leaked and stopped.
A what?
Well,
Yeah.
I thought they are making sequels.
I feel like I
50
literally
Shades
just
of
dodged
something.
a bullet here.
Ah!
Technically, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong
'Cause that
about
was erotic Twilight fan fiction, and she changed the names.
So a couple of other
what?
franchises that need to die in the chat. This one, well, two of them come from Xander.
50
One
Shades.
is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles need to die.
Which I'm pretty
or
sure is dead.
He said needs to crawl back into the sewers. And then he also said that the Ghostbusters reboot needs to die before it breathes anymore.
Oh, fuck
Which it
you.
says dead.
I mean, the
It's only dead
CGI,
because of people like you.
Thanks a lot, Carl.
the CGI Ninja Turtles movie that they made kind of not too long before they made the live action one was actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. I like that one. It was okay.
But see, but
It felt like a long
I'm
episode.
in the camp. I'm in the camp that actually liked both of the new Ninja Turtle movies. I liked the second one a little bit more. It had its issues. Definitely the crap where they misuse Shredder and Krang, but I thought they were going in a much better direction.
And I am that guy, honestly, that is willing to admit I was wrong, and I liked the second one more than I liked the first one.
Me too.
Because it was more turtles.
And what I loved was Bebop and Rocksteady. Seeing them on screen, and it being Seamus.
I was about to say Seamus.
AJ, we did say
Was
Resident
awesome.
Evil. That needed to die. Yeah, we did.
Yes. All right.
Honorable mention, the Shades of Dark. Fucking die.
50 Shades.
Well, they're gonna keep going, man.
Fucking die.
That's
All
not,
of those
that's
movies.
never gonna
I'm
die.
surprised nobody said that one.
Well,
because we
because
have a sequel on the horizon.
There's like,
Yeah, we already know that it's
They've already
There's three
greenlit.
books.
There's
it's 3 books, so they're gonna make 3 movies. So
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
50
say
Shades
if
Darker.
they keep going, they better make it like freaking NC-17.
They're not.
Have her
They're
whoop-
not.
Whoop the skin off her body.
God.
Something like that.
Damn.
okay,
Wow.
you
All
want a
right.
snuff film?
Very different. Very different. All right. Well, on that wonderful
So
note,
let's-
we're
let's-
gonna end.
Let's pause. Cut that out. Welcome back.
So we're done. We're out of here because we got to get ready for the Nintendo Tokyo presentation. It starts at 10 o'clock Central Time. You're going to want to watch it because later on Cinelinx.com, we are going to have reaction articles, reaction pieces, and even Father Gamer is doing his own reaction to the thing, and that is why he is an intern, because he doesn't know when to turn his phone off. All right, so that is it for us. Let's go ahead
You're never
and
gonna
go
get
around.
those wings, Speedy.
We're going to go around the table. We're going to say where you can find us, excluding the intern because he just ruined himself. Rob, where can you find yourself?
Don't.
There's a reason we gave you a bubble.
You can find me on Twitter at Entropy1. That's NTROPI1. Thank you very much.
Good cadence.
You can also find...
Dr. Chris K.
Pick up my Power Ranger.
Professor
going-
Gamer
we're going
K
around.
on the
I was gonna
Twitbox
say, I'm on Instagram there
and
too.
yeah, also on Twitch
he
and
has
SCNSLive.
BC.
You can find me on all social media, no matter what it is, at RealJackassBC, RealJackassBC, and on the Jackass Nation Podbean channel, where you can catch this week Jason and I talking about the best films of 2016, and from last week, Matt and I talking about the worst films of 2016.
It's a fun
Got to flip it
video.
around this
It's
year.
pretty great, yeah. You can find me at Move the Joystick. Yes, it is a... What joystick? Who knows? We'll see. All right, so you can find me at Move the Joystick, also at Cinelinx, and, you know, go for Cinelinx.com for your news, reviews, editorials, and more. Cora.
You can find me on Instagram at Korodono, Korodono. You can also find me on Twitter at HawksPerch. I don't think I need to spell that.
Jason.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JasonTheX. And of course, follow SCNS Live on Twitter and Instagram at SCNSLive.
Are you sure it's Jason the X?
It is Jason the X.
Jason
Shut
the
the
X?
fuck up, it's Jason the X.
Jason the Hex.
It's not Halloween.
Jonah the Hex.
I'm about to burn somebody with a tomahawk and shoot him up in here.
And on that note, keep on nerding!
Hey guys, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up to date on all of our content on SCNS Live.